Hey, what's going on, guys? Just out here on Saturday, just chilling in the hammock, enjoying. We've had some rain yesterday and last night. Actually, some pretty big downpours. And I was gonna get out in the yard and do some work this morning. Even got a rake over here. You can't see it, it's off screen, but had a problem. Couldn't get the yard work done and everything because not because it's wet or anything like that, or because there was too much rain. Because it's actually kind of nice out now and it's dry, but it's just a nice breeze. It's kind of overcast, and this damn hammock, it started calling my name. So they're with the yard work for right now. I got some chicken on the smoker back there, smoking that for lunch for the boys and I. Juice box 1 and juice box 2, and then I'm gonna be putting some a nice big boneless pork tenderloin on there, and I'm gonna smoke that, and that'll be for tomorrow and throughout the week, and everything. We'll have sandwiches and different meals off of it and everything else. I like doing that usually on the weekends. Saturday or Sunday I'll smoke a bunch of meat and stuff and prep a bunch of food for during the week, for lunches and things like that. And then usually for breakfast and dinner, I usually make breakfast in the morning, and then dinner, the boys and I usually make dinner and stuff. I try to get breakfast done before they're up, and then I wake them up and they have breakfast ready and everything, and we start our day like that. But I don't know if you guys noticed this hat here. It's wow, this hat, I've had this hat. It's just one of those things, I don't know, man. It's kind of like I don't know if I'd call it a lucky hat or what, but it's man, I've had this hat probably 13-14 years at least. It's been with me all sorts of places. I've sailed from California to Hawaii twice with it on a sailboat. Gone hiking. I've hiked over the Continental Divide and stuff like that with it in Colorado, and up in the Rocky Mountain National Forest, Glacier National Park, Yellowstone, Grand Tetons, all over the Black Hills. It's been a great fly fishing hat and everything else. But the funny thing is about this hat is generally it gets one or two responses, kind of like being a recon Marine in the Marine Corps. People either freaking love you and this and that, or they fucking hate you. I don't know what it is, but it's one of the two usually. There's really not a big common ground, because it's usually somebody always knows somebody, or they tried out or didn't make it, or whatever. Who cares? Anyways, so I got on a bunny trail there, sorry. But people usually love this hat or they hate it. There really is no middle ground with this hat. Me, I'm attached to it. I admit it. I've had people try to steal this hat from me, friends and stuff, to get rid of it. I've had friends that liked it try to take it and keep it. In fact, I've had people, this hat be gone for a year, 2 years at a time sometimes, and somehow, some way, it always winds up back with me. I've had girlfriends try to throw it away and this and that, and for some weird freaking reason, hey Rocco, I don't know, man, I found it or whatever, it came back or what, I don't know, but I like it. It's kind of it's a goofy hat, it was like a boonie hat, and I just cut the top off of it and everything, and kind of made a little boonie visor out of it, and like I said, I like it. It's me. It's good for hiking. It's good for a lot of stuff. Provides a little sun protection stuff, yet it's not too hot, so it breathes, and everything else. So, but yeah, I was just thinking about it, man. This hat is shit. I'm surprised it's still around. I'm surprised I still have it. I still wear it. That it hasn't just disappeared permanently and everything. In fact, the whole reason why I'm even talking about it right now or wearing it is because it recently resurrected again, and so I had wondered where it was, but I've never really thought, oh man, it's gone, I'll never see it again. I don't know why. I just it'll turn up or whatever. Freaking it resurrected again recently. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if you guys have something like that or whatever. I'm just kind of rambling and talking while I'm taking a little break from doing work around the house here and everything. But I was just wondering, do you guys have something like that? So, I don't know, a keychain or whatever, something that just you're attached to or whatever. It doesn't matter how you lose it, or if somebody tries to take it or whatever, it always finds its way back to you. If so, man, put it in the comments. I want to hear about it. Let's let's kind of get a little conversation on this started. I just I don't know. It's a ugly fucking hat. I admit it, but I like it. I'm attached to it. I'm attached to it. Yeah, me and my word recollection problems. I'm attached to it. But anyways, hope you guys are having a great Saturday as well, a nice and relaxing. Boys and I have just been cleaning inside the house all morning and everything else, and like I said, smoking some chicken out on the smoker over there, and Rocco's just been kind of doing his deal and chasing a few squirrels, this and that. Been seeing a lot of hummingbirds up at the hummingbird feeders this morning. Got a new one today that I haven't seen in a long time. Must be an older hummingbird. I'm going to assume that it's a female because it's not as colorful as some of the other ones, but it's bigger. But it was just like, really didn't care that Eli and I were standing right there talking and watching it. I mean, it was doing its deal, and plus it was kind of familiarizing itself around the feeders and stuff, and the plants and everything up on the deck railing. So, like I said, I haven't seen it before, but it's pretty cool. I'm glad it's here. We seem to be getting more. Usually see about, I don't know, 15 or so a day. I'm sure some of them are the same ones and whatnot, but about 15 different ones, usually in the morning when I'm out there having oatmeal or coffee or something, doing fresh breakfast and whatnot. But I hope you guys are having a great weekend and just enjoying your life and enjoying yourselves and get some things done, but also kind of relax and take a time to reflect on the balls you've got, all the things you've got, and just being thankful for what you have. And if you're not and you don't have what you want and everything, sit back and reflect. I'm sorry, I just heard a pop. Sit back and reflect and start asking yourself, why don't you, or what are the things that you need to do to accomplish that? It's a funny thing about the brain. It's kind of like Google. If I have a question for something, whatever, I will ask myself that question a couple of different ways before I go to bed. Because my mind, I'll sit there, and even when I'm sleeping and stuff, a lot of times I'll wake up with an answer, or I'll have a dream about it or whatever. But your brain's kind of like Google. If you start asking questions like, instead of saying like, oh man, I can't afford that or whatever, hup, get over here. Sorry, Rocco's, I think he saw some deer or something, started heading over that way. But where was I? Oh yeah. Ask yourself those things. Ask your brain, instead of saying like, I wish I could have that, or I can't afford. Instead of saying that and being negative, saying, how can I afford that? Or what can I do to get from here to there to accomplish this goal? Or what do I need to do? A lot of times things can just seem overwhelming or whatever, and you just got to take it. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So just kind of sit back and take a break and look at it. And that's what I like to do in things like this. I try to think about things, what I want to do and accomplish, and what would be the best way to do it. I think it was Abe Lincoln said, if I've got 6 hours to cut down a tree, I'm going to spend 4 of them sharpening my axe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know I think it was him, and I don't even know if I said it right, but you get the general idea of it and everything. And that's kind of what this is. Take some time and sharpen your axe and think about things. And I don't even know why I got off on a tangent thinking about that. But anyways, I just want to talk about the hat and stuff. But hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Hope to see some comments on this about, just little random items, keychain, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's a pin or something like that, or a pocket knife or whatever. But, what is it and what's it mean to you, and how long have you had it and whatnot? So hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk with you later. Bye.